Good morning, campers. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are flying Emerald Harbor Air tonight, but we're in a DLC airport that came out while I was out on the road. PHHN, or Hana, Hawaii, which is one of my favorite places to fly from Microsoft Flight. Anyway, the airport looks lovely. Let's get this thing started up. Let's put flaps there. Let's put mixture down the bottom. Let's put nope, that doesn't go to feather. Oh. Okay, interesting. So that can feather, but okay, so that's interesting. They've changed that a little bit since before. I'll have to figure out that setting and figure out how to make it so I can put that in feather on my own. Let's turn
Task
battery on.
system test. Okay.
It's an important one. I also forgot to put the parking brake on. All right. Do 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 do. We want. There we go. I like option 3. There we go. Got our transponder on 1200. We'll get one from. We'll get a new transponder code from air traffic control. Fuel boost on. Ignition on. Starter on. Alright, putting fuel to low idle. And bringing up the prop RPM. Which lights are which? Landing, taxi, strobe, beacon and nav. Okay, cool. Seatbelt signs on. No smoking sign on. The cabin lighting on for startup. Okay, and we got the engine started. Not terrible. Let's get the flight director on here. Alright, let's just do a quick check. So our expected instrument departure is climb heading 079 to 578, then direct to Sepang. Okay, so heading 079 until we're at least 578 feet, then direct Sepang, and so then we need to get to above 55,400 or above. Okay, totally doable. So let's expect. Oh gosh, I forgot which settings are which on my Honeycomb. Alright, altitude is far right, heading is middle. Okay, so altitude. $5,400. And speed, let's set you into flight level change mode. Get the speed. Up to about 110. Okay. We can turn that off. Actually, no, we'll leave that on. And then, so, heading will be 079. Okay, cool. Alright, that is set. 079, then we'll switch to nav. Let's get that on. Fuel boost normal, ignition off, starter off. Everything seems fine. Let's get some instruments on. Pull the inertial separator. Okay, let's talk to air traffic control. Honolulu clearance 1223, so setting that on my radio panel.
Honolulu clearance delivery, Emerald Dreamliner 2 IFR to Molokai, ready to copy. Emerald Dreamliner 2 is clear to Molokai Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.45, squawk 3353. Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
Three, 5, 3.
Emerald Dreamliner 2 cleared to Molokai Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure is 118.45, squawk 3353. Clearance void 30 minutes from now. Emerald Dreamliner 2 readback is correct.
Okay, so there we go. Alright, so Hana is 1229. Let's go ahead and put 1229 onto the active frequency and keep the departure on standby. Perfect. And let's go ahead and get the weather. So I want to listen to COM2. Weather is 118325.
Papa Hotel, Hotel November, automated weather observation 0500 Zulu. Wind 010 at tree 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition, few clouds at 600 feet, few clouds at 4,300 feet, few clouds at 12,500 feet. Temperature 27C, dew point 10C, altimeter
Dew point still 10.
3006.
3006.
Papa Hotel, Hotel November, automated weather observation 0500 Zulu.
3006.
Wind 010 at tree 5.
You can stop listening to that and switch back to COM1. Okay. Okay, alright, so let's get our that's our strobe, my bad. Taxi light on. Let's go ahead and pop our stall heat and pitot heat on. Okay, I think we're ready to taxi. So, select a runway for takeoff. We want runway 8. We're going to be taking off, departing to the south.
Papa Hotel, Hotel, November traffic, Emerald Dreamliner 2 taking off runway 8 south departure.
Plane really wants to go. Is there another entrance to the runway further back? There is. Alright, we'll assume Ozzy will clear the runway to our left. We're going to go down to the end and turn around. Beautifully executed there, I do believe. Alright, strobes on, landing lights on. Alright, we've got the climb out set. Yeah, all good. All good. Let's do one notch of flaps for the takeoff. Make sure that went in. It did. Yeah, no, someone, one of the companies that's been releasing a lot of airports for the game did Hana and Molokai, so we're going to do a nice little IFR flight from Hana here to Molokai, because I just love these. I love both these airports. Alright, power in. Ooh, stiff crosswind. Go ahead and switch to departure. Contact. Oh, let's switch to nav mode here. There we go. Bring up our flaps, and I need transponder altitude reporting. Okay. There we go. Now let's contact departure.
Honolulu departure, Emerald Tree Niner 2 is passing 800 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Emerald Tree Niner to Honolulu departure, altimeter tree 0.06, continue to Sibi as planned.
Go ahead and activate autopilot. Alright, let's take a look. Three zero zero six on our altitude display. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Everything's looking good inside. Passengers are fine. Flaps are up. Put in the inertial separator. Go ahead and bring RPMs back a little bit just to make the flight a little bit quieter for our passengers. There we go. Let's go ahead and push the throttle a bit more. There we go, right up to 100%. Gosh, I do love flying in Hawaii in this game. It's just so amazingly beautiful. Do I have keyboard shortcuts for? No, that's for that. What did I use for camera shortcuts in this? Oh, I don't remember. Oh no. There we go. Pause. Inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Oh. I think I just added fuel. I just added fuel. Okay, you know what? Adding fuel, not the worst mistake in the world. It's going to make the climb a little bit more difficult. Gosh, what a view! Absolutely spectacular. This is the island of... Yeah, I think this is Maui. That's the big island. Somewhere in that direction. This is Maui. It's island of Molokai. Hawaii is absolutely one of the best places to fly in the game. I love it so much. Alright, we can time accelerate here. Let's time accelerate again. Whoop. Let's turn down the time acceleration for the turn. Bit sharp, bit sharp. Let's actually zoom out on that just a little bit, not zooming in. You know, I'm suddenly not entirely convinced this is the best flight path to be taking here. Kind of airway did Microsoft Flight Simulator assign me right here? Because I can't help but notice there's a mountain directly ahead of me. Altitude increase. Let's go 11,000.
Honolulu departure, Emerald Tree 902. Request 11,000 feet.
Emerald Tree 902, climb and maintain 11,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 11,000 feet, Emerald Tree 902.
Okay, there's that. Hopefully sorted. Good thing we noticed that. Alright, let's go ahead and... we'll keep landing lights on until we're above. Until we're above 10,000. Not that I need to worry about that being in Caravan. Generally, smaller planes like this are A-okay. Actually, let's do 9,000.
Honolulu departure, Emerald Tree 902. Request 9,000 feet.
Emerald Tree 902, request denied.
Well, I'll be. I guess I will turn I was just thinking this is not a pressurized airplane, so 11,000 is a bit high for passengers. Sorry, y'all. Just breathe carefully. Hopefully they'll let us descend again once we're clear of these mountains. Speaking of, how close to the mountains are we getting now? Looks like we'll be good. Looks like we'll just kind of cut flying basically direct to Kahului Airport, Vortac. PHOG, Bog. Let's speed up time a bit more. Boop.
Emerald 39er to contact Honolulu Center on 127.6.
127.6.
127.6 for Emerald 39er 2.
And switch. Contact. I love having the radio
Center,
panel working.
Emerald 39er to 11,000 feet.
Delta 316 contact Maui approach on 119.5. Emerald 39er to Honolulu Center altimeter 30.08. Continue to Oscar Golf as planned.
Copy that. 3008.
Going to 119.5, Delta 316.
Interesting. The display I have on my that and what was on my radio panel weren't matching there for a moment. But I hit B and it seems to correct itself. So I've got a so I was having some issues with the radio panel. I wound up downloading a bit of software designed for the radio panel to make it a little bit more functional with modern flight simulators. Since it's a pretty old design and it's still using a pretty uncustomizable, some pretty uncustomizable drivers, there's a lovely little software package that you can pick up for about $30. It's called SPAD Next.
Emerald 39er to descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
3,000? That's... seems incorrect.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet, Emerald 39er 2.
But we'll do it. Alright. Nope, too much.
Emerald 39er to contact Honolulu Center on 119.3.
Airspeed. Yeah, we want that to be about 150.
.3, Emerald 39er 2.
Back off on the throttle. 1193. Transfer. Talk.
Honolulu Center, Emerald 39er 2 is passing 10,800 feet, descending 3,000 feet. Emerald 39er to Honolulu Center, altimeter 30.08. Continue to lower it as planned.
Let's go ahead and turn the lights back on. So we are, so that's the island we're going to be landing on. We're going to be kind of flying parallel to the shore, then hooking a right turn into the airport, which is just on the other side of this mountain. So not super surprised they're giving us a descent already, but we're going to keep it a nice gentle descent and try and line up on this approach. So our initial approach fix is going to be Petin, I believe it is. Is it Petin? Hard to tell. But I believe Petin, and then we'll want to be at about 2,500 feet coming into
Emerald 39er, 2, please expedite your descent, 3,000 feet.
Okay. I understand. Alright, let's pull back on the throttle a bit more. Yeah, there's Petin.
Emerald 39er, to your 27 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Expect RNAV Bravo approach via PHTN transition. Circle to land, runway 5. Cleared to PHTN.
Copy that.
Descend and maintain 2,500 feet. Expect RNAV Bravo approach via PHTN transition circle to land runway 5. Cleared to Petin, Emerald 39er 2.
Okay, so what we just got assigned is the approach that I already have plugged in here, the approach that we have brought up on this. So what we're going to do is we're going to head into Petin. We're going to descend to 2,500 as we head into the. So this is our initial approach fix, and then this is optional approach fix. If you're coming from another direction, you can hit this and then do a procedure turn. But we're going to hit Petin first, so we can just do a right turn straight in. So then we'll descend along this path down to an altitude of our final approach fix is minimal, which is we want to be about 2,000 feet for that, and then we'll be able to descend to 980 feet. And assuming we can see the airport by then, we circle. So we're going to be coming in on this heading. So then we circle to runway 5 and land. So we'll be flying in like this, and then once we can see the airport, cut over, land. Nice and simple. Let's actually set our minimums here. Nope, not alerts. Timer reference. Minimums. Set their barrel altitude for that. 526 above ground. We'll set 600. Seems nice and safe. So we'll set radio altimeter. What did I say? 526. So I guess we can do 530. That ought to do nicely. How's our altitude looking? Pretty good. Should arrive at 2,500 well in advance of our planned descent point. So now we've been cleared. We've been cleared on the approach. I can descend as prescribed by the approach plate. I don't have to get clearances for each individual descent, though we aren't going to worry about that until we get to Atos. And then we'll descend toward Memel, hit Memel at 2,000, and then keep descending to our minimums of 530. So, which will be 980 on the autopilot. So I think now we can switch that back to there. Okay, so I believe I'm ready. Let's go ahead and speed up time just a touch. Let's get the wing light on, just to improve our visibility, make us slightly more apparent to other airplanes. We've got all of our lights on, basically. Let's actually turn the cabin lights off for the landing. Sorry, folks. Just a precaution.
Emerald 39er to contact Honolulu Center on 124.1.
124.1.
124.1, Emerald 39er 2.
Boom. And contact.
Honolulu Center, Emerald 39er 2 is at 3,600 feet, descending 2,500 feet.
Emerald 39er to Honolulu Center, altimeter 30.15, continue to petting as planned.
3015, good grief. Good grief. Bring our RPMs up. I believe I see our airport already. I think that's going to be it. The blue lights over here. So that's a good sign.
Emerald 39er to you are 12 miles southeast of Molokai. Contact Molokai Tower on 121.9 when inbound on the approach.
Copy that. Alright.
Tower on 121.9, Emerald 39er 2.
Alright, going to tower. Alright, we've entered the approach.
Molokai Tower, Emerald 39er, 211 miles southeast inbound, Arnak Bravo approach, circle to land runway 5.
Right on time.
Emerald 39er to Molokai Tower. Altimeter tree, 0.10 in 03, 0 at 14. Cleared Arnak Bravo, approach.
3010. Copy that.
Cleared Arnak Bravo, approach, Emerald 39er 2.
Make sure I've got the time set right. Yes, seconds are passing as they should. Excellent. I can see the airport already. Let's go ahead and hit the approach hold. So yeah, we've already got the glide slope indicator here, so I just want to hit the approach hold, see how it does there. Not great. Let's actually turn off the autopilot here. We want approach hold. So I actually want to be climbing a little bit. We're a bit low for a TOS. A TOSI. Unintended. I was trying to catch the glide slope there. Completely botched it. Like you do. Are. Full flaps. So yeah, the runway we're going to be landing on is the number 5, which is circle to that direction. So we're in a okay position. Not great. Once we passed Memo, we'll aim a little bit better for our runway. Flying by hand now, probably making everybody in the back seat nice and sick.
Emerald 39er, 2-030 at 14. Clear to land runway 5.
There's our landing clearance. Excellent.
Clear to land runway 5, Emerald 39er 2.
Okay, there's Memo. And now it's confused because it doesn't have, it's a circle to land direction. So the GPS is now very confused, so we're just going to boop that off and fly by sight. Turn off the flight director as well. Flaps are full. And we are ready for landing. Intercepted the glide slope. Keep it coming down. Not too low. Up bits. Visibility was kind of excellent, so we really didn't need to do the RNAV approach, but a little more direct than the VOR, I think. Here we go. And touchdown. Take high-speed exit.
Emerald Dreamliner to exit runway when able. Emerald Dreamliner to contact ground on 121.9er.
1219er.
121.9er for Emerald Dreamliner 2.
Switching over. Taxi to parking.
Molokai ground, Emerald Dreamliner 2 taxi to parking. Emerald Dreamliner 2 taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo Alpha.
Bravo Alpha, copy that.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo Alpha, Emerald Dreamliner 2.
Landing lights are off, transponder standby. References off. Bypass on. Inertial fuel mixture to low idle, flaps up. Yeah, we are good for taxi. So yeah, this is also another custom DLC airport. So I got a nice whack of general aviation parking here, but a nice little aviation terminal here, complete with my favorite part about this this DLC is they added in a caravan sitting here with Mokulele Airlines paint scheme, which is a an actual airline that flies commuter flights on the exact path we just did. Oh wow! And they guided me right into my spot. Perfect. Parking brake on. Excellent. Let's see. We want avionics 2 off. Starter is off. Fuel boost is off. We want our taxi light off. We'll go ahead and turn our seat belt and no smoking signs, and we'll leave the cabin lights off until the power dies at least. We can close the inertial separator and bring our power back, or bring our fuel back. And our guidance person just magically disappeared. Excellent. Beacon and nav lights off. Wing light off. Cabin lights off. Avionics off. Not done yet, thank you. Avionics off and batteries off. There we go. Now we're done. Oh, I love that so much. Look at this. Oop, ow. Blinded myself with the beacon. Ah, again. That's a bright beacon. Oh, look at this adorable airport. I love this so much. This button? That's the button. That's the button. Why am I sidestepping so much uncontrollably? Look at this adorable airport. I love this so much. I love when people do these like little, cute little airports. Which they didn't do much with the ground texture in the parking lot, but they added a lot of nice little signs, which I like. The flags, not great, but hey, they tried. But then this terminal is adorable. I love it so much. This baggage claim. I got the desks. This is TSA checkpoint. The 1 X-ray machine, 2 X-ray machines. Sorry. I guess one of these is for pre-check. The Molokai airport thing, and of course, whoop, right outside. Hey, look! Get off your phone. You're supposed to be working. But yeah, no, and then of course the thing I was talking about, the little Mokulele caravan here, which there was a oh, is that like an actual? That's not a guy, is it? There's a YouTuber that used to fly for Mokulele named Swain Martin, who did a bunch of great YouTube videos flying around, flying caravans all around the Hawaiian Islands. Great one to check out. He's flying for American now, I think, in the U.S., flying some bigger jets. But yeah. I love it when people do these nice detailed little airports. This is one of my favorites. Always loved flying in here back in the days of Microsoft Flight, and now it's kind of back. For ooh, do I have? Oh, okay, that's nauseating. Now it's kind of back for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Thank you all so much for watching. My name's Elio Dare. Ooh. Yep, I'm good. You can find me on the internet at Elio Dare on Xbox Live, Steam, Nintendo Switch, or you can just leave comments below the videos, because that's a great way. That's a great place to. That's a great way to get a hold of me. The comment section. I do read them all. I'm still a tiny channel, and of course, come say hi on Twitter. I'm there all the time. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. And thanks for flying along with me on this nice evening Hawaiian flight. Bye.